Good evening, everyone. It's great to have you with me tonight, and thanks for coming back. This is my third annual winter online concert called Sorta Blues. Now, I've been a fan of the traditional blues almost my whole life without even knowing it. Some of the 45s in my sister's collection, such as House of the Rising Sun by the Animals, were blues songs. And some of the bands that I listened to when I was in high school, such as Nazareth and Led Zeppelin, were definitely inspired by the blues and in fact did blues covers. Now the blues goes way back to the deep south of the US, where the African slaves had field songs that were call and response, and further back from that to the steppes of Africa, where these intense rhythms and repeated lines came from. Now rock, jazz, hip-hop, rap, these forms of music were all inspired by the blues. Blues has its classic 12-bar structure. It's got blue notes, songs of love and loss and racial tension and hardship. So I hope you enjoy exploring the traditional blues with me tonight. This first song that we're going to do is a Robert Johnson tune from 1936. Robert was known as the king of the Delta blues, and he did this song, Crossroads Blues. Robert was a mediocre guitar player, and then almost overnight, he became a great guitar player. And Robert claimed this is because he sold his soul to the devil. The first time I really became aware of the song was on the 1978 Eric Clapton recording, which was on the band's The Last Waltz concert. So, Crossroads Blues.
I went down to the crossroad and I fell down on my knees. I went down to the crossroads and I fell down on my knees. Ask that Lord above for mercy. Save me if you please. I went down to the crossroads, tried to hitch a ride. Oh, I went down to the crossroads and I tried to flag a ride. Nobody seemed to know me, everybody passed me by. Oh, I went on down to Rosedale with a rider by my side. Yes, I went on down to Rosedale with a rider by my side. You can still barrel house, baby, by the riverside. You can run, tell my friend where that boy Brown. Yeah, you can run, tell my friend where that boy Brown. Oh, and I'm standing at the crossroads. I think I'm sitting down. crossroad, and I fell down on my knees. Oh, I went down to the crossroads, and I fell down on my knees. I asked that Lord above for mercy. Save me if you please. Robert Johnson.
This second song, Nobody Knows You When You're Down and Out, and Good Time Charlie. Now, Nobody Knows You was written by Jimmy Cox in 1923, and Bessie Smith recorded in 1929. I learned this medley from Winnipeg singer, songwriter, performer Jim Donahue way back in the early 80s. And as far as Nobody Knows You, one of the really great recordings, I think, has to be Eric Clapton's recording from 1992 on his MTV Unplugged version. But the one I've been listening to recently is by a guy called Scrapper Blackwell from 1962.
Once I lived the life of a millionaire. I spent my money, I didn't care. Took my friends out for a mighty fine time. Bought 'em high-class liquor, champagne and wine. Oh, but then one day, well, I felt so low. I had no friends and not a single place to go. Get my hands on $1 again. I'm gonna hang on to it till the queen she grins, 'cause nobody knows ya when you're down and out. If in your pockets you haven't a penny, then as a friend you know you won't have any. All but you get yourself back up on your own 2 feet again. They come rushing around and they say, oh, I knew him when. Oh, how strange, without a doubt, how nobody knows you when you're down and out. I don't know, but I've been told the streets are heaven lined with gold. Good time Charlie's back in town again. You take a nickel, I'll take a dime. You take yours, honey, I'll take mine. Good time Charlie's back in town again. Rag mama, oh rag mama, yeah rag mama, hey let's do it right. Rag mama, oh rag mama, hey rag mama, let's hit that town tonight. Rag mama, oh rag mama, hey rag mama, let's hit that town tonight. I find a gin and I find a rye. Come on, my baby, let's get high. Good time Charlie's back in town again. I take you to the picture show, I take you dancing, darling, you're not too old. Good time Charlie's back in town again. Rag mama, oh rag mama, hey yeah rag mama, oh let's do it right. Rag mama, oh rag mama, hey yeah rag mama, let's hit that town tonight. But you get yourself back up on your own 2 feet again. They go rushing around and they say, oh, I knew him when. Oh, how strange, without a doubt. How nobody knows you when you're down, down and out.
This next song is a Vigilante Man. It comes from Woody Guthrie's 1940 album Dust Bowl Ballads. And he's talking about the vigilantes, the thugs who were chasing people off from where they were sheltering during the Depression. And makes you wonder if we still aren't chasing people off from where they're sheltering these days. I first became aware of this song from the 1973 album Razamanaz by Nazareth, and I love that song. I think they might have got their inspiration from Ry Cooder's 1972 recording that was heavy on the slide guitar. So here we are, Vigilante Man.
Have you seen that vigilante man? Have you seen that vigilante man? Have you seen that vigilante man? I've been hearing his name all over this land. Rainy night down in the engine house, sleeping just as quiet as a mouse. Man come along, chased us out in the rain. Was that a vigilante man? Well, I rambled around from town to town, rambled round from town to town, and they herded us around like a wild herd of cattle. Is that a vigilante man? Vigilante man, tell me why does a vigilante man carry a sawed-off shotgun in his hand? Would he shoot his brother or his sister down? Have you seen that vigilante man? Have you seen that vigilante man? Have you seen that vigilante man? I've been hearing his name all over this land.
Vigilante Man. This song, Bring It On Home, is a song written by Willie Dixon, and it was recorded and released by Sonny Boy Williamson II. Came out on his Real Folk Blues album from 1966. This song came to wide attention when Led Zeppelin recorded it on their 1969 album, Led Zeppelin 2, and it was an homage to Sonny Boy. That's the album that brought this song to my attention later on in the 70s. Okay, bring it on home. Baby, baby, I'm gonna bring it on home to you. Well, I got my ticket, I got my load. Conductor done hollered, all aboard. I'm gonna take my seat, I'm gonna ride way back. Oh, and watch this train going down the track. I'm gonna bring it on home, bring it on home to you. Baby, baby, I'm gonna bring it on home to you. Well, I think about the good times that I once had. My heart got happy and my soul got glad. Oh, then I think about the way that you love me too. Oh, yeah, you bet your life I'm coming home to you. Oh, I'm gonna bring it on home, bring it on home to you. Baby, baby, I'm gonna bring it on home to you. I'm gonna bring it on home, bring it on home to you. Oh, I'm gonna bring it on home, bring it on home to you. Bring it on home. This song is called Where Do You Sleep Last Night? It's based on a couple songs that go way back to 1870 that were just passed down. And one was called In the Pines and the other one's called The Longest Train. In 1925, Leadbelly did his rendition of it, and it was very popular. There's over 160 permutations of this song. In 71, Long John Baldry recorded the song and it became one of his standards. I heard him sing it on a CBC radio program in the 80s. The program was called 6 Days on the Road, and in my mind, my memory, I hear an acoustic version of him doing it solo. In 1993, Nirvana recorded this song part of their Unplugged album, an amazing version of that. And then 94, Dolly Parton recorded it on her Heart Songs album. Now you notice I'm going to play this on 12 string because that's what Lead Belly did. So here we go, In the Pines. My girl, don't you lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines where the sun don't ever shine. I'd shiver the whole night through. My girl, where will you go? She said, I'm going where the cold wind blows. In the pines where the sun don't ever shine. I would shiver the whole night through. Her husband was a railroad man, killed a mile and a half from here. And when that train went off the track, when it crashed with a terrible sound, my girl, don't you lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines where the sun don't ever shine. I would shiver the whole night through. My girl, where will you go? Said I'm going where the cold wind blows. In the pines where the sun don't ever shine. I would shiver the whole night through. Now you call me to weep, and you call me to moan, and you call me to leave my home. In the pines. Seventh Son is our next song. It's another Willie Dixon tune, like Bring It On Home was. He recorded it in 1955, but in 1965, Johnny Rivers came out with a really popular version of this song. The idea of the seventh son is if you are the seventh son of the seventh son, you have supernatural powers. So
everybody talking about the seventh son. In the whole wide world there's only one, and I'm a one. I'm a one. I'm a one for the seventh son. I can tell your future, it'll come to pass. I can do things make your little heart feel glad. look at the sky and predict the rain. I can tell when a woman's got another man, 'cause I'm a one. I'm a one. I'm a one, I'm a one, a one, a quarter seven song. I can talk these words and they sound so sweet. I can make your little heart skip a beat. Heal the sick, I can raise the dead. I can make those women talk out of their heads, 'cause I'm a one. I'm a one. I'm a one, I'm a one, a one, a quarter seven song. I can talk these words and it sounds so sweet. I can even make your little heart skip a beat. Heal the sick, I can raise the dead. I can make those women talk out of their heads, 'cause I'm a one. I'm a one. I'm a one, I'm a one, I'm a one, a quarter seven song. I'm a one, I'm a one, I'm a one, a quarter seven song. I'm a one, I'm a one, I'm a one, a quarter seven son.
Seventh Son. In 1967, American singer-songwriter Jake Holmes put out this tune, Dazed and Confused, on his debut album. That same year, the song was picked up by Jimmy Page, who was with the Yardbirds. He reworked it a bit, and by 1969, it was recorded on Led Zeppelin's debut album and was a main fixture of their career. Now, Jake Holmes didn't receive any credit for writing that song on the 1969 album, and eventually, by 2010, it was settled out of court that, in fact, Jake Holmes was the author of the song. Now, Jake Holmes was a cool guy. He worked in a comedy team with Joan Rivers. He was a prolific songwriter in the 60s and 70s. He worked with Harry Belafonte, Frank Sinatra, and he hung out with Nelson Mandela. So here we go from 1967, Dazed and Confused.
I'm dazed and confused. Is it still go? Am I being choosed? I'd just like to know. Give me a clue as to where I'm at. I feel like a mouse and you act like a cat. I'm dazed and confused, hanging on by a thread. I'm being abused, I'd be better off dead. I can't stand this teasing, I'm starting to crack. If you're out to get me here on the right track. I'm dazed and confused and it's all upside down. Am I being choosed? Do you want me around? Secrets are fun to a certain degree. This one's no fun 'cause the secret's on me. and confused. Is it stay or go? Am I being choosed? I just wanna know. Give me a clue as to where I'm at. I feel like a mouse and you act like a cat.
Dazed and confused. This is another Robert Johnson tune called Come Into My Kitchen that he recorded in 1937. Robert Johnson apparently sang this so soulfully when he performed it in the juke joints and small places where he performed that the whole audience would cry thinking about these relationship difficulties because they found this to be so meaningful. Robert Johnson died quite young. He died when he was 27, and one theory is that he was poisoned by a jealous husband. So this kind of fits into this song as well a little bit. So, Robert Johnson.
You better come on into my kitchen, 'cause it's gonna be raining outdoors. That woman I love to my best friend, some joker got lucky, stole her back again. You better come on into my kitchen, 'cause it's gonna be raining outdoors. That woman she gone, she won't be back. I took the last nickel from her nation's sack. You better come on into my kitchen, 'cause it's gonna be raining outdoors. Woman gets in trouble, everybody puts her down. Looking for a good friend, none can be found. You better come on into my kitchen, 'cause it's gonna be raining outdoors. Wintertime's coming, it's gonna be slow. You can't make the winter rain, it's dry long so. You better come on into my kitchen, 'cause it's gonna be raining outdoors. You better come on into my kitchen, 'cause it's gonna be raining outdoors.
Come into my kitchen. This tune is by Ma Rainey, Mother of the Blues. She recorded this in 1924. It's a song about an unfaithful lover, an easy rider. She turned that term into CC Rider to have a little play on words. It was recorded by Elvis Presley in the 50s. I heard it first on the flip side of Ian and Sylvia's Four Strong Winds, which was in our 45 collection. And in the 60s, the Animals made a great recording of it too. C.C. Ratter.
Oh, see, C.C. Rider. Oh, see what you have done. Oh, see, C.C. Rider. Oh, see what you have done. Oh, now, girl, you made me love you while your loving man is gone. Well, I'm going away, baby, and I won't be back till fall. Yes, I'm going away, baby, and I won't be back till fall. And if I find me a real good woman, well, I won't be back at all. Oh, see, C.C. Rider. Oh, see what you have done. Oh, see, C.C. Rider. Oh, see what you have done. Well, now, girl, you made me love you while your loving man is gone. Oh, see, Rider, I love you, yes I do. There's one thing in this whole darn world I would not do for you. Oh, see, Rider, see what you have done. Well, now, girl, you made me love you while your loving man is gone. Hey, now, girl, you made me love you while your loving man is gone.
C.C. Ratter. This is House of the Rising Sun, a very well-known blues tune. Dates way back to 17th century England. Song about the perils of drinking and gambling. And of course, the version that we know is connected to the House of the Rising Sun in New Orleans. Woody Guthrie recorded this in 1941. Later on, Bob Dylan, Joan Baez, Glenn Yarborough all made great recordings. But I think probably the most familiar one is the 1964 version by the Animals, which was once again in the 45 RPM collection at my house. So here we go, House of the Rising Sun.
There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun. It's been the ruin of many a poor boy. God, I know I'm one. My mother was a tailor. Sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. Now the only thing that gambling is, it's a suitcase and a trunk. The only time when he was satisfied is when he was on a drunk. Oh, mothers, tell your children not to do what I have done. Spend their lives in pain and misery in the house of the rising sun. Well, one foot on the platform, other foot on the train. I'm going on down to New Orleans with that ball and chain. Oh, there's a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun, and it's been the ruin of many poor boy. God, I know I'm one.
House of the Rising Sun. Back in 1956, blues, rock and roll pioneer Bo Diddley put out this song, Who Do You Love? Now this song features the signature Bo Diddley beat of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And the first time I heard this song was from the Ronnie Hawkins recording, which was on the band's The Last Waltz concert from 1978. So Bo Diddley is walking down the street in Kansas City one day, and he hears these boys bragging back and forth using an African chant and thinks, man, that'd be a cool idea for a song. Except Bo wanted his to sound really creepy and voodoo-like, and you can hear that in the lyrics. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, how'd this guy get a name like Bo Diddley? Well, in fact, his name was Ellis Otha Bates, and there was, or is probably, an instrument called a diddley bow made of found materials that African American boys would play before they could get their hands on a real guitar. So hence his stage name of Bo Diddley. Who do you love?
I walked 47 miles of barbed wire. I got a coke snake for a necktie. I got a brand new house on the roadside made out of rattlesnake hide. I got a little bit of chimney right on the top made out of a human skull. Come on, honey, let's get a walk now. Who do you love? Honey, who do you love? Who do you love? Honey, who do you love? graveyard line. I went and turned 65, I don't mind dying now. Who do you love, honey? Who do you love? Who do you love, honey? Who do you love? Oh, I ran a line of cattle, rattlesnake whip. Take it easy, man, don't you give me no lip now. Who do you love, honey? Who do you love? Who do you love, honey? Who do you love? Oh, now Leanne took me by the hand. She said, Curtis, you really gotta understand. Oh, who do you love, honey? Who do you love? Who do you love, honey? Who do you love? Now the night was black and the night was blue. Oh, somebody screamed and I screamed too. The night was black and the night was green. Ah, you should have heard just what I sing now. Who do you love, honey? Who do you love, baby? Who do you love, honey? Who do you love? Oh, 47 miles of barbed wire. I got a cobra snake for a necktie. I got a brand new house on the roadside, made out of rattlesnake hide. Oh yeah, I got a little bit of chimney right on the top, made out of a human skull. But come on, honey, let's get a walk now. Who do you love, honey? Who do you love, baby? Who do you love, honey? Who do you love?
Thank you all for coming tonight and supporting my music as you have in the past years. As I always say, this is just for fun, so I hope you enjoyed exploring the blues with me. Good night.
You flirted with April, gentle and warm, dancing around with June. What a beautiful storm. You swept us off our feet, your enchanting ways, walking with autumn, stealing her days. I love you, summer, I love you so much. I love you so